was your biggest takeaway from the last game?
Uh, how I said, like a lot of times we play against hard team, really strong team. Sometimes result, yes, this is not what we want to see, but we need to still fight with this, yeah. Get some smile, come to the next day, this game is over, and that's it. We just prepare for next game.
What did you see on that Frederick goal? Were you distracted at all by what was going on with Marchand and Bertuzzi in the neutral zone? Or what did you see there?
I don't know, I think I need to stop the puck. For sure, this, probably this my mistake too, just I'll do some prepare it better, and we watched some video with Curtis today, and we talk about this a little bit, and but how I said is in the past right now. I need to prepare it for the next moment.
What did Nylander look like to you today?
We're happy to see him. With us on ice. Just he's get ready for the next game. I think. I hope so. It's huge for us.
How much does the 2 days between games help you in this situation?
I think this help it, especially for goalies. A little bit rest for your mind. I was stay with my family all day last day. It's huge if you have time in the playoffs, see your family and play with your baby. It's good. It's good for me.
What do you think it'll be like for Ilya, the other Ilya here, to come back with the dad strength maybe?
I'm so happy for him. He's called me right away after Diana's baby born. It's huge. I'm so happy for him, and everybody waiting him again in the locker room. He's maybe get some couple stories.
Does he give you some advice? He's got 3, and you've got 1.
We'll be working with this. We're still young. We have time. With it. We think about.
How much, Ilya, do you pay attention to what the goalie at the other end of the ice is doing? Does his play stay in your head at all about what you have to do?
You mean
Jeremy Swayman at the other end?
I don't think about him. We play against Boston full team. It's not about me and him. He's doing his work. I'm doing my work, and that's it.
So. William, what can you tell us about what's kept you out of the series so far?
Look, that's just personal, so I'm not going to get into that. But anything else you guys want to discuss?
What's it been like? What's the last few days been for you, like physically and emotionally?
Yeah, I've been feeling great. I mean, the games are crazy to watch from home. I've never been so nervous in my life. But I think the guys are doing a great job, and I mean, tomorrow's a big game.
How made you nervous?
If I'm playing? I don't know. We'll see.
How tough has it been to watch these guys fight a battle and you're not able to be part
of it? I mean, you've been through the entire season, and to miss these first games in the playoffs is obviously tough. I mean, this is the time you want to play, so hopefully I'm back soon.
How did you feel after getting a full practice in today?
Yeah, I felt good. I mean, I've been skating. A couple of days. Basically 4 or 5 days. So I feel pretty good.
How have you been dealing it on a personal level? Obviously, all the stress and not being able to play. How do you get through it?
It is what it is. There's nothing to really stress about. Can't force yourself back into the game. So will be ready when I'm ready.
If you play on that line that you were practicing on, what will that be like? All Swedish line?
I think we had a great connection in practice. So. Hopefully build off of that, and we'll see if I'm in tomorrow.
You mentioned you're nervous. What do you like watching games from up above?
I don't like it. We had so many chances. That first game was crazy. We had so many chances those first 2 minutes, and my heart was just, I don't know what was going on. I was sitting still. It was crazy. It was, it's fun.
Do you find it easier to keep your heart rate down when you're in the game than when you're watching?
Probably 100%.
What do you think the power play needs to do to have a little more success?
I think we've actually had a lot of chances to score. They've been doing a good job Their goalie's been playing well, so I mean we just got to try to create some more rebounds and get pucks to the net. I think is an easy thing to say, but I think it'll work too.
What are the challenges when you face a goalie like Swayman, who's been playing really well against you guys, not only this series but throughout the last 5-6 games?
Yeah, I mean he's obviously a great goalie. They have two great goalies. Look, you're going to play great goalies in the playoffs, so you just got to figure out a way to get it by them.
You rarely miss time. Like, what would be the biggest challenge jumping back in when you do?
Nothing.
All right.
Nothing.
Why not? Why not?
Because I've been skating and everything, I'm fine.
Thanks, Willie.
Thanks, guys.
How did Nylander look to your eyes today, and what's his status kind of moving forward here?
Looked great to me on the ice in terms of his status. We'll have to determine that tomorrow.
What would it mean to get a guy of his caliber back when it happens?
He's a very important player for us in many regards. Getting him back would be important, but obviously getting him to full health and making sure he's ready to step into a series of this caliber and this time of year and all that kind of stuff, that would be the next step.
Sheldon, do you expect Labushkin to be an option to play tomorrow?
I do. Yeah, he's on his way back here, so we'll first make sure he gets back and see how he's feeling tomorrow and make a determination from there after kind of a tough couple of days, but exciting at the same time. And I know from his perspective that's been understandably on his mind while his family has been away and welcoming a new addition and to have it go seemingly smooth considering this gap in the schedule. But we'll have to get him back and make sure he's ready to go.
I imagine if Willie is coming back and you have to make a change, the decision of who comes out is probably your hardest one.
Yeah, it is for sure. I do think because I think the guys have done a good job. The guys that we would consider to be in that situation of a conversation to come out, offer different things to the lineup, and have done a good job. So the first situation is to figure out where Willie's at and his availability, and then make a determination from there. But there's been over the last yesterday and through today, there's been different conversations and trying to sort through what we think is best, which is a sign that the players to me have done a good job in making things difficult.
Outside of Labushkin's status, are you looking at tweaking anything on the back end defense-wise?
Yeah, we're looking at some different things. We got some, like you said, Labushkin situation. We got some health stuff, to get through and just to see where the group is at coming out of today's practice, and we'll make a determination on that as well.
What's been the message to someone like Brody who hasn't been able to play in these first 3 games and just making sure he's ready if you do decide to?
Yeah, that was the message, going in, to the playoffs, and I had talked to him, even while the regular season was going on, that it's important for him to stay ready, and that it was looking like he was going to be on the outside, and but he's got lots of experience, and we wanted to have a look going into the playoffs, and one that we've liked, but it's important for him to stay ready, as not just him, but Tim and Giordano, just the same. Things can change really quickly come playoff time, but in Brody's case, he played so much in the regular season. He's got so much experience in the league and in the playoffs. It's important that he keeps his mindset right, but it's tough for a guy like him for sure that's used to playing every day.
How are things with Austin?
I think it's okay. He just he needs another day today, just to try to help restore his energy and recharge and all those kind of things. So we'll see where he's at tomorrow as well.
What have you learned about his ability to kind of come through when he's not feeling at his best, Austin?
Well, I just know Austin's going to give us everything that he has, and I would say the same about his game the other night. He to me played extremely hard, and had a couple chances that could have fallen his way and didn't. One rips off the post comes to mind, but just played really hard. It might have been his most physical game of the series. If he felt like he didn't have it in other ways, he was trying to impact the game in different spots. So yeah, he's like he's shown with the way he played in Game 2 in an important game for us, and really how he's played all season for us. He's given us everything that he has, and because of that, you obviously want to make sure you're as as a coaching staff and a medical staff, we give him every opportunity to be at his best tomorrow.
You touched on the physicality before game 3. Another 133 hits yesterday. Panthers and Lightning had 150 almost. I mean, just what stands out about this time of year and this playoff in particular, and how taxing is it on these guys to just lay the body so much?
Well, first, I think the numbers are higher than ever because they're counting them differently than they ever have. So there's that. But I also, playoffs goes without saying. The guys are physical. The guys are giving everything they have. They're closing space quicker than they do in the regular season, and then they're finishing with authority. So there's no question that's the case. And I think, you referenced the other series from our division. Our division is very physical, very tough division. So it's not a surprise that that's the case there, and I don't expect that to change. Especially here with a couple days between game 3 and 4.
How are you as a coach managing the ups and downs and different curveballs of a playoff series than you would have maybe 3 years ago or so?
I mean, I like to think with experience you improve and you get better and all those kind of things. But before I coached in the NHL, I coached in the playoffs a lot at various levels. And no matter what level you're at, the curveballs and the ups and downs and the emotional swings, those don't change. Like, that's the reality of the playoffs. It's the most exciting part. And one shift or one period or one game, you're on top of the world, and then the next, you're searching for answers. Like, that's kind of the way it goes. But I think if anything, over time in experience, you just recognize the most important thing is to stay even keel, continue to believe in your team, and help them find ways to win.
Thanks, Coach.